Okay, everyone, these are the blue belt techniques, adult. There's the first two is hammerlock and crossing the Talon. So we're going to demonstrate these since I know it's going to assist. Hammerlock is the first technique we're going to demonstrate. A hammerlock grab is someone from behind grabbing your arm, and they're actually applying pressure, kind of cranking it up on you. If you can kind of, let me turn a little so they can see that. See how he's cranking it up? Yeah. And sometimes they even put their hand on you or your shoulder to control you. He also can grab with his thumb pointing down, so sometimes you might get grabbed that way too. So either way could happen. The most common way is the thumb up, because he has more power that way, can control me. But either way, he's cranking it. So I'm going to get a counter grab. I'm going to try and counter grab as much as I can to try and grab whatever. I'm going to step back right between his legs, real big and deep. I'm actually going to hip check him as I hit him with the elbow right to the face or throat. That's going to snap his head back. Then I'm going to take a small step out with my left, and then a bigger step back with my right as I circle. I have a little wrist control here, and I'm going to hammer right down with my forearm, arm bar. I can break or hyperextend the arm, and I want to get his face down as low as I can. From here, I either do a knee strike, or if I'm a little further away or he starts to move away, I can front kick. So you can do either one, knee or front kick. So Sensei, I'll just do that again. So again, he's got me grabbed, maybe the hand's there. So I step back, elbow strike, double step, arm bar down, whip it and strong hit. Drop all your weight into it real strong, and then knee strike or front kick, and then cover out. That's called hammerlock. The second technique is crossing the Talon. This is for a person facing you, and it's a wrist grab. It's a cross wrist grab, which means his right arm is grabbing mine, but it's a cross body. So let's slight angle Sensei, just so they can see this here. So what's going to happen is when he grabs me, my first reaction, I'm going to anchor my arms, my elbow to my body, so I have better strength and control. I'm going to try and circle my arm up, almost like I'm waving high. Grab me real strong, Sensei. So here. That helps break the hold. Sometimes you can get this. Then that's going to turn into a counter grab. I'm going to have my hammer, my forearm right here, and as I step across to my left, I'm going to strike again with my arm bar right above his elbow joint and right down. So this is very similar to what I just did in the hammerlock technique. I'm going to add some extra moves here. A side elbow to his head, to the side of the head. Look at the claw, rip it up. I'm going to lift up slightly and drop my weight right down on his spine, elbow to his spine. And then I'm going to palm into the knee strike, if you see this. Boom, here. And then from there, I'm going to cover out. So let me review that again. So the Sensei grabs real strong. I'm going to try and get the counter grab. See, sometimes you can do it. Sometimes they're super strong arm and I can't get it. That's okay, because I'm going to strike right against and I'm going to soften them up. Then I'll roll it into the arm bar. Notice my horse stance, very important. And then from here, I get on head down, real low. Side elbow, rip, drop the elbow, push him into the knee. If I'm a little further away, kick. Either way. One more time, I'll do the whole thing, and this is crossing the Talon. Here, grab, arm bar, elbow, rip, elbow, knee, and then I'm out. And that is crossing the Talon. The next two blue belt techniques we're going to do is demonstrate circling choke and the wedge. Both of these are for a two-hand choke. One's from the front, one's from behind, from the rear. So we're going to do the one from behind first, circling choke. So since they know it's going to choke me from behind, two-hand choke. If you can grab me real strong around the throat. So what's going to happen, actually, let's turn the other angle since it might be easier this way. So the first move, the very first move I'm going to do is I'm going to trap his hand by lifting my arm up, and I'm going to actually kind of tuck my head to the right a little bit because I'm going to kind of pin his hand a little bit there. I'm going to do a left crossover step. I'm going to do this slow. And as I untwist and turn, he'll actually feel a little bit on his wrist, so I can hurt his wrist. I'm going to drop my elbow down to knock him off of the choke. And then my spear hand right to the eye. So it's a 1-2. From there, I check his arm down, shuffle in slightly. It's an uppercut, and I'll start right through the body into the throat. Then the elbow, so it's a double hit. I'm going to turn into my soft bow stance. I'm going to hammer him in the groin, which is going to probably bend him over. Then I'm going to kick him. You have two kick options. If he's down really low, you can scoop him right in the face with the heel. Or I could just back kick or rear kick and cover out. All right, let's do that again. So again, he grabs and chokes. Right away, lift, cross and turn. I drop and spear, check the arm, that's important. Uppercut, elbow, hammer to the groin, keep your cover hand up. And again, this is called a soft bow stance. And then here, boom, rear kick, and then cover out. One more time since I'll just put it all together. So again, circling, choke, circle, hit, pop, elbow, hammer, scoop or rear, and then cover out. The second one I was saying was for the front one. So he's choking me from the front. We call this the wedge. So he's choking, give me a good choke. So it's like, can't breathe. Clap your hands together Right hand on the bottom, left hand on top. And then if you notice, the shape I have is a triangle. It's a triangle strike or block. As I step in slightly and I hit on his elbows with my forearms, helps knock him off. Then I'm going to strike him right in the face. I pull it back slightly and I'm going to punch. You can punch to the body or to the throat, and then I'm out. So it's a quick hit, three fast moves. So right away, clasp your hands together, strike 1, down to the face or nose on 2, punch on 3, or here on 3, and then cover out. The important thing is right hand on the bottom, and if you put your palms together, squeeze tight, and see that triangle? That's important. So when I step, you want that open triangle, which blocks the choke off of you. 1, 2, and 3. And that is called the wedge. Okay, everyone, these are the blue belt adult self-defense techniques for the club stick attack. So since you know it has the stick, overhead club attack will be the first one. We call that crossing the club. The second one is for a side club attack, swinging around, coming in. We're going to call that bending club. And then the third one is for a double attack, actually. He swings and he comes back with a follow backhand. That's returning club. So Sensei, if you can attack me, we'll do it slow motion first. He's hit me over the head. I'm going to sidestep off with my left foot with my X block. Remember to make an X block effective, fist real tight, put the right hand on top of the left. And you should have this all ready to go. So when he comes in, I'm going to step off an X block. Notice I'm out of the path of the stick. Right hand counter grabs his wrist. I roll, see how I roll that? Right onto his arm for an arm bar, his elbow. I'm going to step in front with my left, get him all the way down in an arm bar. From here, I'm either going to knee or kick. You can do either one. And then I'm going to disarm as I cover out. All right, a little faster, Sensei. So again, he attacks, block, roll it, arm bar, get him down, knee shot, disarm, cover out. One more time, Sensei. The second one we did was for the side club attack. So slow, let's angle it a little bit more here. Here you go. So when he comes in, I step in with my right foot in a toe to heel fighting stance, double chop blocks. Try and hit the bicep because there's a nerve in there. And try and hit the radial nerve, the bone down here in the forearm. Same time. Immediately left hand counter grabs for control of his wrist. Right chops to the side of the neck, the carotid artery. Make a crane hook. Hook. Fingers and thumb together. Hook behind his elbow joint. Small step back with the right as I pull him down. I'm in a bow stance, a front bow. Right knee is going to hit to the face or throat. And then immediately I circle and I drop with my body weight, called marriage of gravity, down with an elbow to the spine or to the neck. As I cross out, I'll disarm, can even add a follow-up hit. So again, double chop, grab, chop. Crane hook, pull down, see I get his height checked. Here's the knee. You could do a knee kick too if you want, or all of it. Come down elbow, disarm. All right, one more Sensei here, a little bit. Have your hands ready. Disarm, pop, and cover up. The third one was the double. So when he does that first swing, let me angle just a little bit more. When he swings, I sit back on my left. Keep your guard up and get your head out of the way. Just get out of the path. He back swings or comes in. Then I step in with my left. See, just like my other block, 2 hammers or forearms, you can chop too. And I want to be, again, on that nerve, on the radius, and then up here on the bicep. Immediately, I grab. See the hook? I already have an arm bar here. Just move this way a little bit, turn here. So, I already got him. I'll step back with my right foot, apply the arm bar pressure, down as low as I can. Same knee or kick, just like we just did, and bending the club. So it's really the same ending, so you don't have to think. So again, I maneuver out of the way, come back on the block, grab arm bar, down, I got him. You can add an extra swing around if you need to. Knee shot, disarm. Again, the key is the hook, the trap, use your forearm. One more time, Sensei. Yeah, pop, get him down, knee strike, and then I'm out. So these are your 3 defenses against a stick or a club for the blue belt. Okay, the next 2 blue belt techniques on the adult blue belt list are universal block and block and a kick. These are both defenses for kick attacks. Since I know he's going to attack me with a front kick, we'll do it slow first. So when he front kicks me, I'm going to step back in my toe to heel sparring stance and execute a downward block to block his kick. I'm going to follow up with a front kick, which can go to the groin or to the stomach, And then when I land, I'm gonna shoot a heel palm to the face, or chin, or nose, and then cover out. So we'll go a little faster, Sensei. So again, it's downward block, kick, strike, with a palm and cover out. We'll do it on the other angle, I guess. We could do it this way too. So again, I block, kick. The front kick's gonna bend him over a little bit, which will set up the heel palm strike right here to the face. And then from there, I just cover out. So that is called blocking the kick. And then the next technique is for a roundhouse kick. And this is called universal block. And remember, a universal block are two blocks. It's basically an inward-outward block with my front hand, my high hand, and my other hand is a low downward, inward or outward downward block. So when I use them together, I can block my whole body. Universal block. So he's going to come with a roundhouse kick. Can you shoot it a little more now? So what's going to happen is I'm going to back step with my back foot, that's my left foot, around the circle to create distance. I'm going to get a little closer as a universal block. His kick. I'm going to immediately side kick with my right side kick to buckle his knee or drop him. Follow up with a right downward forearm or hammer to the neck. And then the left. So it's a double hit. This left hand will check his arm. And then as I untwist or unpivot, I'm going to hit him with a back fist, a lifting back fist under his face. And then you're going to turn into a soft bow stance. This is a scoop kick to the groin, rear kick to the knee. Or if he's down, let's say he's down on his knee, if you go to the face, scoop kick, and then the rear kick, and then cover out. I'll do it on the other angle too, Sensei. So I have block, kick, so it almost goes right away. Double hammer, back fist, turn, scoop kick, rear kick, cover out. One more time, we'll go back here again. Block, kick, double hammer, back fist, turn, scoop, rear, cover out. And that is universal block. Thank you, Sensei.